Hey everybody, welcome to IA Command. This is TV Boy, and we are going to be continuing looking at these game logs from the May 23rd VST tournament. Did have a lot, and I know it was a little bit while. Let me adjust the volume there. I know it was a while ago, but I do kind of want to just push through all of these game logs because, you know, the people who played in the tournament were nice enough to send them to us, so might as well look at what they got going on and just kind of get through it. For those that didn't know, we actually live streamed the final match of the tournament, which happened over the weekend. So definitely check that out if you have not had a chance to do so yet. It is on the channel. Anyway, let's get through these matches. This is going to be Isaac versus Blaide. Isaac on the left side of your screen is playing Scum, and I thought this would be a really interesting one to definitely check out. I think this is going to be an interesting matchup between Isaac's one queen list with just 3 figures, 5 if you count the Trandoshans that are lying in ambush, versus Blaide's Vader list with Imperial heroes from Season 5. So let's get right on through it. It looks like Blaide is starting with initiative, and of course that is because Isaac has Devious Scheme in his list. And so Isaac did choose the red deployment zone. Not sure of how much better that one is. I think it's a little bit closer to the center of the map, but they are playing on the Krykna mission, so they're going to be killing some bugs this game, which I think is very good for Blaide's list. He's got a lot of extra firepower that he can throw around in round 1. Compared to Isaac's list, who just has Boba and Dr. Aphra. I think he's not quite as efficient at killing these Krykna early as Blaide's going to be. So both players doing, well, at least Blaide is doing Rule by Fear, going to discard Celebration. That makes sense. It's probably expecting to wait out Isaac's lion ambush and then kill the Trandos as they come in. I don't think Blaide is going to be very aggressive in this game. I don't think it pays off for him to do so. Alright, so it looks like we've got Iden Versio activating first, going to take a shot at Krykna here. Does 5 damage. They have 7 health and 2 blocks, so they're pretty tough, just like they are in the TV show. And then a shot here from Dio, her companion droid. Not going to do any damage though. And now it looks like Isaac passing, of course, and Blaide going to use Agent Callus, allowing both players to draw a card. Agent Callus stepping forward. Where did he go? Oh, he's underneath Dio. So we're going to take a shot at that Krykna. Not a great roll, though. Pretty bad. Only pushes through 1 damage, but is going to get focused with that Surge ability. So, of course, very easy to deal another damage to the Krykna, so probably good for him that he got to focus there. And now we've got Agent Chero going to come up and flamethrower this Krykna and then take a shot with a reroll. That's going to deal 7. Oh, do they have more? I think. Oh, they have 8 health. Excuse me, I thought they had 7. I think I'm thinking of the Senators on the Priority Extraction mission. Okay, so Isaac is going to activate his Dr. Aphra. It looks like he is not able to pass anymore since Blaide is down to his last 2 activations, which is the Officer and Vader. Big hit from Aphra. Only has Surge for Pierce 1 though, so not going to be able to kill the Krykna in 1 shot, even with the focus token. Extra armor tokens did go on Dr. Aphra and Boba Fett. So 5 damage to the Krykna. That means Boba's going to be able to take it out with a flamethrower. Of course, they do have to take the strain as damage. They don't have any agency with that. Looks like we got an officer taking a shot at a Krykna. Able to do 1 damage and get a focus, so that was nice. Very efficient there for Blaide. Down to just Vader and Boba. Of course, Jabba has activated. So Jabba focused Dr. Aphra, of course. And Boba going to come up and take a shot. So he's going to shoot at the Krykna. Takes it out. Didn't bother to use the flamethrower on that one. And Vader going to finish off this last Krykna with a Force Choke, it looks like. And that's going to be the end of round 1. So now we get into the line ambush countdown, of course. So as soon as Isaac has exhausted his 3 figures, 3 groups, that's when the Trandoshans will deploy. And the Kryknas are spawning and moving. And it looks like Blaide did put a Krykna into Isaac's deployment zone. It's going to do 2 damage to Jabba there. And we've got an end of round Vader attack targeting a Krykna. Looks like that is going to do 4 damage. Toxic Dart being played. I think that was for Black Market, so that's going to get picked up by Isaac. Current score is 2-4 since Isaac killed 1 Krykna. Blaide has killed 2. And again, I think we're just going to see Blaide kind of clean up the Kryknas on his side of the battlefield and then wait for the Trandoshans to spawn. Very powerful thing about having 3 activations with a Lion Ambush figure, though, is that by passing, Isaac can basically make it so that the Trandoshans come in at the end of the round, too, after all of Blaide's figures have activated. So he won't get to respond here. At least I believe that's how it works. I think since Isaac has initiative around 2, Blaide will get to respond with 1 activation. Normally you want to, when you're running a Lion Ambush list like this, a 4-act Lion Ambush, I believe you actually want to start with initiative so that your opponent has initiative and will not be able to react round 2. But it's a very complex list, maybe a topic for a video at a later time. So yeah, Blaide is just activating his figures. He's activated Vader, Iden activating. Oh, we're going to play Strat Shift. Looks like here, that's going to wreck Isaac's hand. Not going to be a happy time for those Trandoshans when they come down. And here they do come down. And, but you know what? It looks like Isaac is fully tapped out here. So I believe, I'm probably mistaken and I just don't know how the list works. So, yeah, Isaac able to deploy the Trandoshans to a fully exhausted array of groups on Blaide's side. Looks like he's going to take an attack here on Agent Callus. Oh no, that's an officer. Gonna go for the officer. Looking for a fight for Zillow technique. And another one gonna come in and take a shot and kills the officer there. And with Jabba, that officer is worth 3 victory points. So that was the end of round 2, and now Blaide. Oh, that's what it was. Is you want to have initiative on round 1 so that you'll have it on at the start of round 3. Now Blaide is going to have initiative start of round 3, and Isaac will have to be able to play take here, or else you won't have it. What is this? This is the start of round 3. Call of Vanguard being played by Captain Taro. Looks like he's going to go for the Trandoshan. Trandoshan playing Charity Trick. So when he enters an adjacent space, Taro has to either suffer 3 strain or become stunned. And of course he's going to suffer the strain because if he takes the stun, he'll lose his attack from Call of Vanguard. So nice attack. That's going to get the +2 Pierce 2. So it's going to do 6 damage. Doesn't quite get the one-shot kill. And Isaac going to play take initiative. I'm going to get comm disrupted here by Blaide, so nothing Isaac can do about that. And now Blaide is going to get the first activation of round 3. And Isaac using Dr. Afra's the start of the round, so I'm going to use excavate to be able to replay looking for a fight. Blaide start of round is playing fuel upgrade, which that's a bit confusing because I think he would have had to play that. So I think he just missed his timing, but they're letting him take it back. So looks like Taro is activating, gonna flamethrower to kill the Trandoshan Hunter. Also weakens the other Trandoshan, and then did we see an attack there? Not sure, but we've got a Trandoshan Hunter activating here. Going to take a weakened attack at Vader, point blank. So Vader going to take a damage from Relentless, the strain. Reminder: Isaac does have under duress, so very costly to prevent the strain. And now the Trandoshan is playing Element of Surprise, which is going to trigger Agent Callus and distribute some damage power tokens. Oop, we didn't see the dice roll there. So triple block from Vader, plus 3 damage from the looking for a fight token. That's going to be 2 damage to Vader. And that is it for the Trandoshan's activation here. Looks like Aiden's activating on Blaide's side. Gonna take a shot here at the Trandoshan with her ability, which I always forget what it's called, Pulse Cannon, which gives her the +1 damage when she uses a power token. So taking out another Trandoshan. Blaide has totally taken out the Trandoshans who are only able to take out an officer. That strat shift was quite costly for Isaac. Very crippling. And now Isaac's gonna, looks like he's gonna open door with Afra here, who is now facing a unactivated Vader. Oh, you know what, guys? I think no, Callus is still alive. So yeah, I only lost an officer, and it looks like Callus is now activating as well. I'm gonna take a shot at Afra, who dodges, so that was nice. Now Boba gonna come up and hopefully do a lot of damage to Vader. Looks like he is okay. So I think we're seeing a flamethrower, exhausting punishing strike. That's a skirmish upgrade. That lets him change out a status condition for another one. So instead of a weaken, he's going to deal a stun to Vader. And it looks like Vader is going to discard 2 cards to prevent the strain from the flamethrower. And now we've got a focused attack on Vader. I'm going to reroll, gets 5 blocks as he does. And that's going to be 6, Pierce 1. Most likely going to exhaust Zillow. What are we playing? Oh, heightened reflexes. That's good. And parting blow being discarded for Zillow technique, and gonna exhaust to stop the Pierce 1. So 3 damage going into Vader, it looks like. And ooh, Boba playing Mandalorian Tactics, getting another attack. Not a good roll for Isaac there. Looks like he's gonna be doing 3 Pierce 1, so 2 more damage. Oh, no, 1 more damage. Vader rerolls. Getting rid of that redundant evade. That was canceling the redundant surge. So, yep, that was pretty decent. I think you want a little more from your Boba, though, when you're doing a big Mandalorian Tactics and spending some cards. I think Isaac just got a little unlucky with his rolls there. Into Vader. Vader going to remove the stun with Unshakable. And going to come up and take a big lightsaber swing at Boba, who spends a block power token. Vader's got the surges to push through, so that's going to pierce all but one of Boba's blocks here. And do 7, so 6 damage to Boba. Oh, he's playing Dark Energy, which means a parting blow is incoming here. So I'm going to spend it again. Gonna re-roll. Why is Boba getting an extra evade? I do not know. So he's got a block token and then he's got an extra evade. Oh, the fuel upgrade. Oh, I wonder if they forgot about that on the first attack, because I totally did. So let's see, we got 6 damage going through 4 blocks, so this is gonna be 2 damage to Boba. That's going to leave Vader stunned. And we're going into round 4 here. Blaide still got a good lead on Isaac. If Isaac can take out Vader here, though, that would be really big. He'd have to not lose Boba, though. If he takes out Vader but he loses Boba, it's going to be kind of a wash. So Vader is going to force choke Boba with his end of round since he's stunned. He can't attack. And oh, we've got a ferocity from Captain Taro into Boba. Going to re-roll. Ooh, gets lots of surges. So that's going to be 6 Pierce 2, it looks like. So 5 damage. I think that kills him. Yep. Oh, that re-roll being really good on Taro. Getting the kill on Boba. And now Isaac's in a really tough spot. He has lost basically all 3 of his big attackers. Looks like Assassinate being shown. Oh, with Black Market. I think Isaac just has to sell that. Yeah, discards it to sell it. Second chance going down on Vader. Then going to play Take Initiative from Blaide. Exhausting the officer. Vader going to activate. Removes the stun with Unshakable and takes a swing at Afra. That's going to kill Afra, and I think that is the game, guys. We're going to call it there. So, really interesting game. I always love to see this low activation list with Boba, and just Boba being played really well by Isaac. I think he under-rolled a little bit there, unfortunately. Didn't get the kill on Vader he needed. And that strat shift was just crippling right before those Trandoshans came down. Usually we see Isaac deploy the Trandoshans and then just play a big flurry of Hunter cards with them. But not in this game. I think that really stopped his plans there. So that was the game. Blaide taking the win against Isaac here in round 3. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to catch the next one. Bye.